What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. Now, it is currently 7:30 in the morning and we're out here waiting on a call that can either make me practice extreme patience and turn me into a monk, or we're going to get that call and we are going to hop in my truck and head our asses over to Lakeland, Florida to pick up the Bald Eagle's Heartbeat. Now, dropped off the motor back in October. So we're going on about 5 months now. I've been able in that downtime to work on the car, do a couple of things to the actual physical body and chassis. But now it's time to finally get that motor installed. Hopefully as soon as tomorrow, Saturday. Now, at 8:30, I'm calling the shop. The shop's going to let me know if the last push rods that we are missing arrive in time for me to fly over there, drive quickly, get there by 12 p.m., finish wrapping up the motor, and drive back because I got to be back in Miami by 4 p.m. to meet a client to finish some client work that I had scheduled previous to knowing that my motor would actually be done today. But I want this motor so bad that I'm going to drive my heart rate and blood pressure to the maximum highest on energy drinks, anxiety, and stress to make sure I get this motor back today. So, not going to be recording a lot. This is going to be a very fast pace, one to the next, cut, and then to the install. So follow along, excuse the in and outs, and hopefully we'll be on the road in a couple minutes. We are back, boys. As you can see behind me, we got Vader's Heartbeat. The LS7 is back. Picked it up yesterday, drove round trip 6 hours to bring it home. Long day yesterday, even longer day ahead of us today, because we are going to, at bare minimum today, tackle getting it into the car, mount it back to the transmission, mounts on, and then hustle through and see how far we can get in just one day with absolutely zero experience on how to do this properly. So let's cut to the chase and let's jump right into it.
Can we get this off?
Yeah, cool bolts.
Yeah, let's get this off.
What is it? Isn't it these bolts right here in front?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
These? No?
10 millimeter.
10. That should give us like 3 inches.
Broken or like that? It's broken.
Might be
Yeah.
broken, but it doesn't really.
The motor is, I mean, it's not that heavy, but you know, it is really soft. What I'm saying, like the tool
Yeah.
checks out pretty good, man.
Alright, cool.
You can take it if you want. I'm never going to use it again. This thing breaks and it's going in the fucking lake there in the house next to the
Tell
house.
him, bro.
There you go, there you go. There's soda.
Okay.
We got a Andre,
What?
a Corvette for buy.
No, Bald Eagle.
Oh, an actual.
No, an
bald
actual
eagle.
bald eagle.
I thought
Yeah, it's
he-
nesting in the big ass tree over there.
Oh, I thought he said fucking.
Am I going too slow for you?
No, no,
No.
take your time.
Yeah. The AC compressor. This is like some type of harness. There you go. It's on.
What do you want to do? I have it tightened again.
Come down, come down. Okay, you're gonna stop right there.
It's on the AC compressor. That was just right.
Yeah, should be fine.
I just locked
Keep
it.
going?
Keep going?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Just keep.
We could fight it off the rack, but it's going to slam if we do that.
That's the part that
Yeah.
scares me.
So we'll put a jack under it
Okay.
and support the engine up a little bit higher so you guys can push it back.
Do this. Crank this.
It is
Bring
cranked
it
all
back
the
so it distributes the weight to the front of the motor instead.
way. No, it'll be the other way. Oh, I guess it's not smooth anymore.
Yeah. Don't have to.
No, I think it got jammed over there somehow.
Nah, there we go.
This is what I wanted. I went backwards on it. I wanted to bring the back of the motor down.
Yeah, but now it's going to be too low because I can't get back up here and jack it up. It's
Yeah.
right
Well,
below
we
the
can grab
bell
it with
housing.
the other jack, right?
Let's keep going. I want to see if I can pick the front of the motor off from the rack.
Nah.
Maybe we put these bolts, one of these bolts down here.
Jack it? Oh fuck, we can't.
What? We can't. Well, I might
That might
have
be
got it
lined up
slack
there.
now. Let me see if yeah, I can get it now. I mean, less than ideal. But
Crank it up there, cause I don't like it on the tip of the oil panel.
Yeah.
The motor back, man. But it's on the, still on the rack, right?
yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get it
pick
up.
it up more.
If we can get it
Yeah, we
up,
gotta get
then
it
we
up
can
and push it
swing
back.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up.
Pick it up, just enough to get off the thing. Do this.
Okay.
It's
okay.
off the
All
rack.
right.
Now we gotta push the motor back as you're lowering it. Remember the,
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start lowering now.
It's crashing into something. Hold on. It doesn't,
Hold on.
It's not letting you go back.
yeah, but
What's it?
bring the tool to bring the back of the motor down.
Okay, so turn this dial more this way.
To the right. Turn
So
it
we
right
gotta go
or left.
forward on it.
Wait, I'm leveling.
No,
it.
you have.
Okay.
I think you have to go
Opposite
right.
way.
Yeah. That's
You want the back of the motor down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so it's you're right. doing the right way. You're doing the right way.
Okay, now push the. Oh, stop right there. Stop right there. Push the motor back.
No, I
no,
can't.
there's not enough.
That's not enough.
How the fuck is this shit still not long enough? All right, let's not break any slaves this time.
No. Everything's perfect down here. I was just trying to. This whole time I was trying to get it in there.
It's
The
still-
chain.
It's bro.
I mean, it's a lot better, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot better, but it's still gonna hit.
No, we can keep
Oh,
pushing
oh,
it.
oh,
what did you do there?
It's going in the spline.
Okay, I'm
All
gonna.
right, all right.
Okay, now stop.
Now you have to.
You want more ass, or you want me to straighten it, or what?
No, motor mounts.
What about the motor
No,
mounts?
we can do more mounts later.
Yeah, let's just get it over the steering rack so we
Yeah.
don't have the 6-hour
Oh,
argument.
it's
of
not over. It's
everything.
not over the steering rack.
No, it's still
No.
not clear. It's very damn close still.
Okay, come back. Then. Come down.
You want the motor to come down. Coming down. No, it's sitting on the rack now.
No, it's sitting on the rack.
Yeah, but you're good.
Rack out.
Yeah.
We can still take the rack out. Let's just take this out. It's gonna cause so much less hassle.
Well, why don't we just lower the subframe? That's all we need. No?
Well, guys, we were an inch
No,
and a half
but
away.
Let's do it. Let's do something. But
We were an
we're
inch
just
and a
doing the
half
same
away.
thing over and over and over.
Yeah, no, but we just can't clear the rack, dude. We're gonna break these lines.
Exactly, but once we line up the clutch, the motor will slide back. Well, we need it to slide back.
So
It's done.
where do you want me to lower? I can't lower anymore. I'm sitting on the rack right now. I
Then
can
bring
take the jack
front-
off.
Do what we did before. Bring the front up. Because now we're like 5 inches away.
Other way. Other way.
Other way?
No, you're good right there. Now push the motor back. The motor, not the cherry picker.
That's as far as it goes.
Let's see. So we need the back of the motor down. Down, not yeah. Right there. Now push the motor back. A tad bit more down on the back.
Turn it, Matthew, if you can.
The what's it called needs to come down.
We bring the subframe down.
Yeah, the suffering needs to come down.
Dude,
like
give me
an
10
inch.
minutes to bring the subframe down, dude. My tire's already off.
What do you mean your tire's off?
Like, I could get to the subframe bolts.
Yeah, because
Pretty
it's
quickly.
just scraping on this.
I mean, are you lined up?
It was lined up, guys. Whenever you did.
That's the question. I don't know. I hope so, and that's what I was.
Did we
asking.
take it off before?
That's what I asked before we took it off.
No, yeah.
We took it out to get the motor out.
Yeah, I think we.
Yes,
did.
we took it out
because
to get the motor out.
Motor mounts were out, so we can like once it's past everything and in, we were able to get everything. Yeah. We had like extra space.
When we took the harmonic out is when we were able to get the motor out.
Yeah.
So. Because we argued for 6 hours about the rack.
Yeah.
No, but remember we had the tranny.
All right, so as you can see, camera cut. And what ends up happening is, you know, we're all hands on deck. Everyone that was here was essentially just focused on getting the motor in the car, giving me the opportunity to use the next couple weekends to wrench on it, obviously by myself, not less than ideal for me to try to install the motor myself. So the guys all chipped in. I had my brother on the camera, but he had to, you know, get hands on deck as well to just kind of help expedite the process. The motor's in. Made it to the transmission. Motor mounts installed. AC compressor back on the car. Harmonic balancer is in place. Accessory bracket is in place, still loose. We're going to tweak a couple things. All the engine sensors are back on the car, waiting to plug the oil lines, headers, everything else, which will come in the next video as I continue to tackle to get this thing started and go on from there. We actually learned so much from the removal that we worked a lot more efficiently and a lot faster at getting the motor installed than we did removal. Now, if we didn't encounter certain issues, like more on my behalf of organizing the bolts and other things, we would have probably been a lot further on and probably only a couple hours away from startup. But we did run into some issues where bolts were misplaced. They were either in improper bags, and we're still running into a couple of those issues now where we need to make sure that we're putting the right bolts in the right places, which slows down the process because we essentially have to test, grab another bolt, make sure it's right fit. And there was a couple times we had to make a couple auto parts runs because there was a couple things that I didn't order beforehand. Things you learn from the experience. If you guys are going through the process, feel free to comment or DM me on my Instagram profile, and I can kind of walk you through some of those hurdles we experienced on that initial getting the motor in place. There still is quite a bit of work to do, but we made a crap ton of progress. Kind of the next goals now for the rest of the car is going to be over this next weekend, which I am oddly optimistic that I can potentially get it to the point of startup, is a couple of things. Still got to install my headers. I'm going to install to the point of the X pipe, no further at this point, just so I can make sure I can plug in my sensors. We got to get the accessory drive back on, the water pump back on. Power steering is already kind of in place, but just tidy that up. Lock in the steering rack, it is loose, and put the radiator back in and see. And then last but not least, which is the most important part, is go through everything again, but to actually prime the oil system. Now, this is a dry sump car, so naturally when the builder builds the motor, there are some lubrication in place for that initial startup. Some guys will just turn the starter with no fuel and just kind of get it to rotate and try to bring that oil up. But we're working with a dry sump tank, meaning there is going to be a long process and a lot of turning before that oil reaches the top of the rocker arms. So we got two options. There's going to be a YouTube budget-friendly option I may try, or if not, I'll go to a neighboring shop here that's been nice enough to let me borrow their priming system, which does require an air compressor to go ahead and prime the oil up to the top of the rocker arms before we do any startup. So that's the goal for the next video and technically for next weekend for me on the car. And if I can get there, maybe a Sunday startup and kind of see where the car sits, see where everything's at, see how everything idles, pressures, everything else, make sure that everything's dialed in, no leaks, anything like that. But we're making great progress. I know we ended up cutting out a lot of the engine install, and that's only because the batteries died, memories got full, and we had all hands on deck. We couldn't really move the cameras too much around, stuff like that. So that was our bad. I will make sure that on the next one, I'm a bit more focused on trying to capture content at the same time. But I'm excited. I think we're only a couple weeks out before seeing this motor back on the road. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe on my channel. Hit the bell notification icon to be notified when I drop a video. I'll be working on this thing for the next couple weeks, so the goal is I should be able to drop a video weekly for those that are following along in the process. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.